It really is quite surreal to explain what it is like to share this with not only myself but everyone else out there. I'm inspired.
Make a tattoo tool. It's called Sakyant.
Scope for impact to my creation. Welcome to the journey of the creation and everything that comes in between. This is Zei Gang Bei. This has become a huge part of my life. Something that is very different for us. For me, this is picking something up for the first time. I tried this time to make my own bowl. This was extremely challenging. And again, just what I was reiterating before, to attempt these artworks really show me how incredibly beautiful they are. Also in China, you have such an appreciation for the quality of the stone to begin with. This is very different to us. In New Zealand, the stone is about the fact that it has come from New Zealand. People are less attached to the exact quality of the material. And that is something that I find very different in China, but is, in its own right, amazing. Because they get the opportunity, the masters get the opportunity to work the material of the highest possible value. They have spent their whole lives becoming able and responsible for the best that the country has to offer. And that is why it is extremely clear of the It is perfect. It looks so white that it is hard to even know that it is jade.
And I just see that in my eyes. Also, the use of the coloration in this country is extremely inspiring. The way in which that the colors can be picked up and brought out into the carvings with intentions. The way in which
I'm going to use these. These are for vase making. I bought them in Suzhou. So this shape is the same as this shape. So I can now come in here. This shape too as well. And they're long because they're designed to go in deep vessels. So if I'm having issues with them being too long, I will just cut the stem a little bit. But because it's running so slowly, I shouldn't need to. And then I can actually just use the length and lean on the length a little bit. Some of the different techniques. I made a bowl myself this time. I can understand how complex this is. Just running pretty true. Not too much wobble. From looking, just from trying it myself. When I look at these objects, I can really see perfection in the stone as well as the form. And for me, as an artist, I like to try this myself, and then that validates what I can see in front of me here. Understanding the techniques involved or trying them myself, I can. A few days into the project now, I have the hollowing nearly complete. I have the outside set, now nearly my inside set. I'm just looking at trying to set my lower edge. I have my thickness nearly perfect. I'm going to come and redraw this line in here now in the center, and then I'm going to come and perfect this lower lip, and then I'm going to try and sand the inside as well as I can, and then I'm going to come and sand this edge, and then I'm going to come and sand this edge, and then I will come and high polish the outer form, and then I will try and blend my high polish into the perfected inside. So hopefully the last thing I touch, so I will work from the inside here out to this line, and then I work from the base all the way back in and try and make the polish seamless. Rather than doing something that has been passed on from generation to generation to generation, and that is extremely apparent because of this years and years. High quality insta-dry nail polish, shout out Charlie. So what I'm just going to do here, just because I can see that one side is lower, just want to mark. Orange here is left, and on the other side, just those beautiful little notations of the nephrite coming through. I love it a lot.
Do you learn some Chinese dictum before?
each time I have come, because we come here to buy tools ourselves, I get to try the tools that you use here. So this, with the combination of seeing this work and using the Chinese tools, it is enhancing the carving that I do and making it become this fusion of the two worlds together. Trying so hard to keep those lips. For example, my projects this year were all done with the vase following tools. The same tools here. The only reason we got the opportunity to do it.
Actually make a tattoo tool. It all sounds amazing. I mean, black jade is going to be a lot stronger. Although if you want, like, rather than like using another tool to tap the jade in, and that way obviously it's going to be like susceptible to being brittle. If we just go like straight up to Bori style, that would be fucking good, bro. Because all that is a long rod with a tapered end, just a single point, bro. And then you just like it's like maybe half a meter long, and you just literally like slide it between the fingers. And if it was like high polished, bro, it would just slide like you wouldn't believe, man. And then like you could almost have like different tips that could like slot on over the top, almost like that picture that I sent you at the very end with that like metal filigree top. Look at some, it's called Sakyant. Like wizard spec, that fucking long stick's so dope, bro. Like fuck. Yeah, you know, you have like a big long black jade spike, real strong. And then like interchangeable tips and like the green jade spikes, bro. It'd be so sick in different thicknesses, or you know, being able to put like bone endings, and then like the very top handle bit that you hold, that could be like a real nice, like finely detailed sort of bars with like a bit of fucking red string hanging off or something. That could look real nice.
I could potentially use like the opening of the black jade housing that takes the spikes. They could just be like held in by pressure, or it could almost make like a little rubber sleeve, so each of the needles that they can be sterilized each time. I think with the length as well, it gives a lot of scope for impact. I found a really beautiful wooden base as well that I think I want to use from this amazing artist at the market. It's actually at the length that you're saying, about half a meter, so it would make a lot of sense. It would have the bowl, we've got the ceremonial tool with all the tip heads and all the foreign jade. I can really get a good vision from that. I was struggling to feel how I was going to get multiple jade spikes together, and yeah, I'm going to move forward with that idea, I think, and get back to you on that. Yeah, and like I said, bro, thanks so much. So good having a professional's opinion on that. We're just heading to GS Traders in Wanganui. GS Traders is a glass carving company, but he also sells tools. He's a glass artist. We're just going past the Wanganui Awa, and we're going to carry on towards Aramoho, and then we're just going to hit down a little side street and we'll go visit him in his workshop and just check some sizes for some cores. Give him a what's up. Oh yeah, here we go. The man himself, glass artist Greg. Oh. Glass workshop. There's some similarities to stone carving. See in here we have all the glass workshop. Like this, I think. Yeah, you building these too, Greg?
Tell you what, that was sitting on my bench for about, sitting in my shelves for about 15 years.
Really?
That saw over there.
Not done that on the lathe at all.
Wow.
Just done that project. It had the centre marked on both sides. With the tapering cone, it's going to be quite aggressive, eh? Oh, look at the diamond on that.
Yeah.
Far out, okay.
That's a extra too. Where I got those.
That's the one. Just here to get some brackets for cutting the stone on the big saw. Okay, I got this piece of Australian black jade positioned on the saw that I'm looking at doing for the handle, and I'm going to use this to create a long tube. What I'm just going to do now is split the stone sideways. across the grain and giving me two visual looks into the stone so I can design my piece. I've used a building bracket to hold it down, and here's the beast. So that's just gonna drop through there. Things the Kawakawa. Each time I come to Toyota, I expose myself to this artwork, I expose myself to the tools, I get different things. This is creating this fusion of styles and art together. Subconsciously from viewing these kind of pieces, it's going into your brain, and you know, and your brain is seeing and scanning and understanding what is actually possible. Because for me, when I came here the first time, I think it was very clear that there is so much more possibilities in Jade than I can actually conceptualize. When I look at certain things, I go, oh, okay, wow, you can truly make a vessel of 1 millimeter thickness. I didn't know this before I come to China. And so these sorts of things deepen that journey for me. And so the inspiration from the masters, coming backwards and forwards, you know, brings so much to not only us, but I think to them as well, because over the years there has been changes in the works. There's more contemporary coming through, there's more of these things. It is clear that we are both inspiring each other backwards and forwards.
Do you think this tradition is meaningful?
Oh, absolutely. I take significant amount of time out of my year to come here. I stop my work, I carve specifically for Zei Gang Bei. So for the last month and a half, my whole life has been revolving around Zei Gang Bei. Every day, it's an obsession. And then to come here and see it all as a group, that is like life purpose. That is extremely inspiring and extremely helpful to make it clear that I am doing the correct thing. And then to stand in front of this right now is another affirmation of that.
Word.
Perfect answer.
Cool. Thank you.
Very much.
It's okay?
Okay, yeah.
You mentioned that this year also have you ever been other cities China?
Yes. Each time I come, so the first time I catch buses and travel down Mount Huangshan, Jingdixin, I can't remember some names. Other time as well, we go up to Beijing, and then I catch the train from Beijing up to Harbin, up to out into Russia. So I have been around. I did the whole Trans-Siberian on this trip. Yeah, or just a different way to see. I can sit and see lands that otherwise aiming to be seen.
登机手续。
To say that this was a challenge to do is an understatement. The cleanest piece I've ever made, bro. Insane. Look at the mirror. The Yemen Jade. High polish. 2000, 1000. There's 3 finishes. For us in New Zealand, we have a very different carving culture. So this brings something different through. Our culture is more about functional objects. Trying to figure out where it's hitting and like what it's doing. So this is, these are objects of function too, but rather an object of a tool or a weaponry. These things are used more in the commons. Oh, it's so exciting. Space. When I look at this and I know that this is hollow, to imagine how this has been hollowed in such the perfect way is clear to me how good it is. This will be screwed in fully. This glue's not set. Everything in front of you here is a mixture of jades from all around the world. We have New Zealand stone, we have Chinese stone, we have Siberian stone, we have stone from Yemen, we have the Australian black cow, bone, wood, we have the sea sponge, we have the volcanic stone there on the right. So all of these are grooved all of tapped and screwed, so everything, this unscrews from itself. So this unscrews here, this unscrews here, so this unscrews here. Look, I'm so stoked. Just a couple of finishing touches tomorrow. The boxes, the knife there. I'm gonna make another needle, the sponges. Yeah, just need to do a little bit of stuff on that. Screw it in, do a little bit of stuff there. It's like gonna display something kind of like this. I need an ink bottle and some ink. Looks like bamboo. It's like a little bit twisty, like bamboo. Above the clouds, a beautiful sunrise. Look at this. Right over the ocean, about 1 hour from Shanghai. Shanghai, here we come.
柜台办理登机手续。没有签证入境中国的外国旅客，请前往到达大厅左手边的24-144通道，在该区域提供。
So we got all the taonga here. Did anyone check that I took my guitar? Did they? Hello? Nah. So weird. Welcome to China. Hi. I'm Nicholas Baum. From the Shanghai airport. It's my guy. He's gonna take me to Suzhou. Settle my currency exchange. We're on the way. Here's my taxi service to Suzhou. Main man. Look at that whip. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is probably the sickest electric car I've ever been in. This thing. Technology. It says on the back, live your dreams. Welcome to Shanghai. So I've just been given this sweet here. He said for me to eat it and put it in my mouth. This is it here. I've been sucking on it and he said not to suck it for too long because it will give your mouth ulcers. And then he said to me this, the longer you hold it in your mouth, the more it tastes, and the government just raises it. It's very interesting. He eats 1 pack every 2 days, but not to keep it in your mouth because of ulcers. We managed to get a little bit lost finding the hotel, so we're just doing some back alley driving. Currently just walking around lost. Our taxi driver has brought me here and been like, where is your hotel? What number is it? I don't actually know. It's been 4 years since I've been here, so he's just down here smoking durries and I'm looking for the hotel. I know we're so close. It's so close. It's right here somewhere. The plan is we're at line 5 and we go to there. Yeah, I am in the Jade carving shop here. These two great humans. They're helping me find my friend, and we've been doing the translation. And here's their art, and then there's working back here. As you can see, he's carving back here. Hey, this guy knows where my friend is down in the Jade carving district. So here I am in this building that's all jade carvers. Look, here we go, here's someone. Oh,
This is like a rain catcher.
but you will see like so many of the designs through this building. Right, this carving is very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so beautiful.
this is very good. How much do you sell this for?
This for you, 3,500.
So here we are in the tool shop. The home. Look at this. Checking out the cash. Look at those eyes.
在哪呢？
你问我也没用，你找不到的。
我说你家现在哪了？
我告诉你，你也找不到，
你家现在真在哪了？
在箱子里面。
啊，
你看你找的。
那个你要给我挑点结实的。
Down in the carving districts, we're just going to the tool shops right now. As you can see, lots of things have changed. So we're just gonna go and see what's new, what's different. So just been to the tool shops, bought multiple hand pieces, so much gear. Little Chinese brewski, 4 renminbi. So we're just gonna go down here. Look at this. This is where the tool shop is. Here's the other people. Got my brewski. I found a shop.
Oh, you dog.
So I just dropped off all my sculptures. Here are my receipts for my exhibition. We've got the masters down there with all the rest of the people. Let's go. 4 pieces. Zei Gang Bei. It's like a dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Little side story. I've got this photo and I brought it to China and I've actually managed to track him down. I'm pretty sure he's on his way here. I just seen a photo of his face on another phone and they've shown it to me, so we're just gonna see what happens.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
So we just managed to find it. So we managed to do it. This is a full circle, years apart. Me and Tom managed to find. And we're gonna drink tea at the same table again. That is wonderful. So after a month of creation, we're finally here at Zei Gang Bei. Full circle. I brought the stone all the way back to China. So good to have it in there, so good to have it photographed and everyone to see it. And to bring everything together as a group. I feel very proud and very happy. Welcome to my creation. Welcome to the journey of the creation and everything that comes in between. This is Zei Gang Bei. This has become a huge part of my life. Something extremely significant to me. This thing shows 10 years carving stone. I never imagined I would be carving stone for 10 years. It's amazing. Thank you for everyone that's purchased my work over the years, participated in my journey, and helped me get here. I love you all, thank you so much. It really is quite surreal to explain what it is like to share this with not only myself, but everyone else out there. Look at him having a look, man. It's just, for me, that perfect mixture between inspired by the Chinese work and then representing my own work. I really tried to think of this concept super clearly. I really wanted to push myself, show a decade's work. I really wanted to utilize my inspiration in the forms that I had seen through the time of visiting China and bring back something of my own in my own way. To make the bowl, how to make that bowl is one of the most perfection pieces I've ever tried to create. I learned multiple times coming to China that playing them at their own game is a particular thing, and if you do that, gosh, you have to do it right. You have to do it really well. You have to do it as good as them to hold the same respect. You do not show up with something inferior. And I kept that in my mind the entire time. And I'm so proud of the work that I have here to show in front of you today. It was a labor of love. We have stone from all over the world. I'm going to show you what we have in front of me. Everything in front of you here is a mixture of jades from all around the world. We have New Zealand stone, we have Chinese stone, we have Siberian stone, we have stone from Yemen, we have the Australian black cow, bone, wood, we have the sea sponge, we have the volcanic stone there on the right. So all of these are grooved, all of tapped and screwed. So all of this unscrews from itself. And here just behind me I have my other works, the other 3 minor works. The other one was the more significant piece. So just behind me, I'm going to show you what I have here in the cabinet. I have the noodle, the flute, the switchblade knife, and the tuku talking stick. All here, a variety of materials. Australian jade, ponamu, New Zealand, oniwa or sandstone, pawa. This is a knife, a section of a butter knife that I've cut out. The sheepskin. I've got this. I'm
登机手续。